All right. Today I want to just do some rambling. So, one of the issues I think people have in America, especially with these heightened lifestyles where you make a lot of money and you want to live up to that salary, a lot of people do some shopping, and particularly shopping on sale. So, what shopping on sale means is essentially there is a sale at a store and you go shopping. Pretty simple. So, I think shopping on sale is probably one of the most low key detrimental ways that you can really reduce yourself from saving a lot of money and growing your financial status over time. So let's just talk about the societal problem. So obviously, we know in America there's a huge emphasis on brand names, whether that be with cars like Audi, Range Rover, Porsche, or with clothes. You got Nike, you got Polo Ralph Lauren. There's a huge problem with Supreme. I mean, I don't know why anyone likes any Supreme stuff, but these companies get away with and the cars is not as big a deal because there's definitely a luxury standard. So I understand why cars are a little bit different, but it's mostly with clothes. So let's just talk about Nike, for example. You can have a $6 white T-shirt, and you throw a Nike logo on it, all of a sudden it's worth 25 bucks. But is it really worth 25 bucks? That's what the marketplace is going to tell you. But in reality, it's a $6 t-shirt. And we get roped into this because it's a societal pressure. And I think especially with Instagram now, we live in an age where if you go out and you don't post on Instagram, you didn't go out. And if you go out and you take a picture and you're not wearing, these really big brand name clothing, then did you really go out or was it really worth the post? Like there's such a huge emphasis on look and standard of high lifestyle, and it really drags people so low to a point where they're spending so much money to keep up with the standard that they just kind of got thrown into by being a part of society. And obviously, you don't have to accept this standard. I personally don't. I mean, I do buy Nike stuff here and there, but aside from that, I'm not going out of my way to buy ridiculously overpriced clothing just because my friends are gonna think I'm a little bit cooler because of it. It's just not. It's not worth it to me. And a lot of people get roped into that. And with sales, these companies are telling you, okay, so we have, like, let's talk about Polo, okay? So you have a $60 sweatshirt maybe, and obviously it's probably worth 15 to 20 bucks in reality if you take that Polo logo off it, which adds no actual value. It's literally just putting a logo on something. It's not like it's higher quality, maybe a little bit higher quality, but not to a point where you can mark it up 40 bucks. So Polo Ralph Lauren's like, hey, this $60 sweatshirt is $50 now. So it's on sale. You're not going to get this very often on this at this price. You better get it. And people do it because they look at the marketplace value and they say, wow, this is a deal. But if you actually look at the real value of what they're getting, it's not worth 50 bucks. It could be on sale for 40 bucks and still not be worth it. But people just continue to go down this lane of, wow, that's a great deal. And what's really prompting this video is the upcoming Amazon Prime Day. Now, Amazon is not as bad with this particular issue that I'm talking about, but there is an issue with shopping on sale in general and justifying purchases because it's on sale and you think you're saving a lot of money. If you go to Amazon Prime Day and you buy an $800 TV that was $1,200, you're like, wow, I just got a huge deal. It's 25% off. Like this is something I got to do. But you didn't actually need the TV. You are buying something because it's cheaper than it was. And at its original price, you weren't going to buy it because you didn't need it. Electronics, I think, are a huge problem with this too. Not to say they're particularly overpriced, but people talk themselves into making purchases when they're on sale and they don't even really need it. And you know, it depends on the type of person you are in your specific situation. Like, if you have a good amount of money and you save money and there's a TV on sale and you want a new TV, you don't need a new TV, but you want one, you can go and buy it. It's not a big deal. The people that I'm particularly directing this video at are people like me, or, maybe people even a little bit higher than me on the socioeconomic hierarchy, where you're making 40, $50,000 a year, maybe you got bills to pay, you don't have a ton of discretionary income, and you see an $800 TV and think, oh wow, that's a deal, I should get that because I'm probably going to want a TV eventually, but you don't actually need one at the time. That is just that is just not a necessary purchase. And for everyone watching this, I want you to go forward into sales like this with Amazon Prime Day or other sales, because they always happen, whether it be freaking mattresses or cars. Like, those two places have sales all the time. And obviously, you don't buy a mattress or a car that often, so it's not as big a deal. But a lot of these clothing stores and Amazon, they'll have sales and they want to rope you in because, hey, this was this much, now it's this much. You're not going to get this price that often, so you better jump in. I want you to actually look at the value that item is going to bring you and determine whether it's actually worth the price. If you find an item that you value highly and you've been wanting it for a while and you've been needing it for a while, and something that could really, boost yourself in some way, you can get really good value out of it for a long time, and it goes on sale on Amazon Prime Day, freaking buy it. Like, that's great. And those are the types of, and that's why I think you should kind of always have a running list of things that you do want, but that you're also going to get value out of. Like, it's not a necessity, but like, let's talk about YouTube for a second. So, I just record on my phone. I don't have a mic. I don't have a nice camera. I don't have incredible editing software. So, as someone that wants to grow on this platform, I will over time look for deals where I could, hey, maybe I can get a nice little mic and put it on my collar and make me sound better for you guys. Or maybe I could get a nicer camera so the quality is better there too. Or maybe, oh, there's a good deal on some editing software, I'll get that. That is something that is gonna benefit me in the long run. I'm gonna get great value out of it because it's gonna help grow this channel so we can reach more people and help more people understand some of these financial issues that they're not taught. Because financial literacy is a major problem in this country and worldwide, where people make dumb mistakes because no one told them better. And our schooling system is a major problem with that. They don't necessarily teach you the tools that so many people on YouTube or on the internet in general will teach you for free, because I mean the schooling system is just really really poor in that area with teaching kids how to manage money and how to build a credit score and all that. And those are all topics that we will go into on this channel. But anyway, just keep a running list of items that are going to benefit you in the long run and you're going to get great value out of. And if you see them on sale, grab them. But don't go to Polo Ralph Lauren because they're having a big blowout 40% off sale and think you're getting a great deal, because you may only be paying 60% of what the original price was, but the original price was 5 times as much as it should have been. So unless you're having like an 80% off sale, just stay away from that stuff. It's not going to help you. It may help you pull a few girls in the club, but and maybe that's what you care about, and I'm not going to judge anyone for that. But in the long run here, we're not talking about getting friends or making getting girlfriends. So you can go to another channel for that. We're talking about money here, so just keep money focused and keep value in mind, so you don't go and blow your money at these sales when you could be putting that money either into the stock market or into items that are going to help you build value over time. Because what do the rich do? They make their money work for them. And when you go shop at these sales, you're just giving the rich more money and you're giving yourself less opportunity to build your own wealth. So just keep that in mind next time you want to go buy some jeans at Polo Ralph Lauren.